La Liga has a serious Barcelona problem. Let's get straight into it. It fucking loads,
Okay,
bro.
the new Barcelona team is terrifying.
Y Barça con Hansi es un gran equipo.
And not just because Barca are signing names, because Hansi Flick is building something very specific. Speed, pressing, verticality, aggression, chaos. Barcelona are no longer looking only for talent. They are looking for players who can run, press, attack space, and make defenders suffer for 90 minutes. And the clearest
Bro, this is dead as like a first, bro. Because Barca's always just been about technicality. That's the main part. Really, the only players that we've had in the past that can run, probably Henri. And that's it. I'm not gonna lie. Probably just Henri. He was really the only player. Henri and Rashford last season. Besides that, it's mainly just technicality. I guess Dembele, but it was different with him. We wouldn't really use his pace as much. Maybe before when we played Messi. Stop yapping. You don't know what you're saying. Alright, bro. Like, just started the fucking video. Nah, but now we got Anthony Gordon and Karim Adeyemi. Two, they're known for their fucking pace. They're fucking rapid, useless comms. Like, come on, bro. Are we dead ass? Yeah, they're known for their fucking pace. They're known for how rapid they can be, bro. It's crazy.
proof is Karim Adeyemi. According to Fabrizio Romano, Adeyemi already has a total agreement with Barcelona.
Saying left, but they
He
right
has
top
told
of comms.
Borussia
Alright, bro.
Dortmund that his only objective is to become a Barca player. He does not want to renew, and Barcelona have already put a 40 million offer on the table. This matters because Adeyemi
We
is
didn't put
not
40
a
mil.
random winger.
It was
He is
20
exactly
plus
the type of
7
forward Flick
and
wants.
add-ons.
Brutal speed, power into space, intensity, physicality. A player who can break defensive
They ain't
lines
better
in
than me, though.
seconds. That also explains why Marcus Rashford will not continue at Barcelona. And he is not coming alone. Anthony Gordon is already signed, and Gordon is not just arriving with Premier League hype. He is having an excellent World Cup.
He's having a
3
really good World
assists in
Cup, bro.
4
He fucking
matches,
shit
proving
on
he
us,
is
I'm not
ready
gonna lie.
for a massive stage. His 2025 to 26 season was already a warning. In the Champions League, Gordon produced 10 goals and 2 assists in 12 matches, including 4 goals against Karabakh and 1 goal against Barcelona.
Yeah,
That night, he showed
scored against
exactly
us.
why Hansi Flick likes him. Intensity,
Bro, his pressing. It's like his pressing, he's horrid. His pressing is just fucking amazing, bro. Like, you've seen that Dembele press at PSG or Rafinha with us. He has, like, he just doesn't stop. Watching England this World Cup, bro, non-stop. Gordon pressing. He's one of the reasons why England's winning other matches, bro. He's a big reason. Bro said with us like he's on the team. Sunny and not chill, bro. Chill. I always say this shit, bro. I always say this shit. What the fuck? What do you mean, what the fuck? What happened, bro? Nah, but Gordon's just a fucking machine, bro. He can run and run and run. He's always trying to create something. I love how he is, bro.
aggression, direct running, 1v1 threat, defensive sacrifice. Now
He was
imagine
such
that
a problem
profile
for
inside
Mexico.
Flick's Barcelona. On one side, Lamine Yamal. On another, Anthony Gordon. Then you add Karim Adeyemi. Suddenly Barcelona are not just technical, they are explosive, fast, violent in transition, built
Yes,
to
bro.
punish every lost ball. And the craziest part is that Barca already had a terrifying base. Lamine Yamal has become one of the great strengths
Lamine Yamal.
despite his age. 24 goals, 18 assists, 45 matches. That is not normal. That is superstar production. Yamal gives Barcelona
brilliant.
magic,
And
dribbling,
Rafinha
vision,
too, bro.
balls, and a left foot that can change a match in one touch. Then there is Ferran Torres, and people forget this. Ferran also had an excellent
Bro, people forget how good Ferran is at goal scoring, bro. He's so good. I think he was our top scorer in La Liga. I don't know about Champions League. Champions League, I think, was Lamine. But La Liga, no, Champions League was Rashford. Check Insta. What the fuck is it? Yo. Ain't no fucking way, bro. That's just so funny. Yo. Why am I closing my eyes like that? Fuck. Oh. But yeah, Ferran Torres is hella underrated, bro. People don't know about the strike like they should, bro.
season. 21 goals and 3 assists in all competitions. He can play wide, he can attack the box, he can move as a striker. He gives Flick goals, movement and intelligence. And then there is Rafinha. This is
Oh
the
my
complicated
gosh.
part. According to reports, Rafinha
Anywhere.
asked for a meeting with Hansi Flick and the board before pre-season. His future is no longer guaranteed, especially because of huge
My favorite
offers
player
from
is John
Saudi Arabia,
Zamboner.
where he could earn up to 5 times more than at Barcelona. If he leaves, Barcelona could use that space and money to finish the new attack, because there is still one name that can change everything: Julian Alvarez. His signing is still a great uncertainty, but Julian
Fucking
has
love
already
Julian.
broken his silence. He said he spoke with people at the club and that the best thing is a transfer.
Creo que no es momento para hablar de esto, pero tampoco puedo esconderme ni hacerme el otro.
The Argentine
Yeah, like he's always talked publicly about it. Fucking, I think it was Barca players talked about him coming to the club. Like he's supposed to come to Barca, bro. Atleti's the only fucking problem. Like we're not paying 150 mil for him. We're not doing that shit. As simple as that, bro. He's great at finishing though. Like he's not being used to his full potential at Atleti. He scores a goal, they have to all fucking sit back and he has to defend for the next fucking scores a goal in the 10th minute, defend for the next 80 minutes, bro. Like, it's just so shit for him. He just has like he needs a way better system, which I fucking I'm biased, but also just in general. Bias aside, I think Barca should just be better. Stop pausing out turning into her indie game. Alright, bro. That's just fuck you.
wants to leave Atletico Madrid, and everything points toward Barcelona as his preferred destination. This is massive, because Julian Alvarez is not just a number 9. He is a flick striker. He presses, runs, connects, finishes, attacks spaces, and he is coming from an excellent season at Atletico Madrid. 20 goals and 9 assists in all competitions. If Barca add Julian, the attack changes completely. Adeyemi gives speed, Gordon gives intensity, Yamal gives Varane gives production, pressing, mobility, and goals through the middle. That is not a normal attack. That is a pressing machine with pace, goals, and one-on-one monsters everywhere.
And Lamine, bro, he could press too. Today, Spain versus France, he was on them, bro. Like, yeah, you'll see him every now and then. He's just standing there, but once he sees like a good opportunity, he'll start pressing. Like he looks like a fucking monster coming at them. There's at one point in the match, it was Lamine, Dani Olmo, and Pedro Porro just around. I think it was fucking Barcola. They were just all around him. He had nothing to do except for pass back. I can't believe my dictator left. He has his third place match though. That shit's on Saturday, I think. Hold up. That shit should be on Saturday. Yeah, third place. It's gonna be France versus Argentina. Watch, bro. He should just retire. Retire, bro. You know how old this fool is? This fool isn't even 30 yet. 27 years old, bro. Like, he's barely in his prime. All right, bro.
Barcelona are also close to closing João Cancelo permanently.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be really good for us.
Because Cancelo's not only a fullback, he is a tactical weapon, and with explosive wingers ahead of him, that matters. So the market is starting to make sense. Barcelona are not collecting names, they are building profiles, and Flick is the coach who can turn all of that into a machine.
Stop saying us like you're on the team.
If Adeyemi
I am, bro.
Does that close the door for Julian? If Rafinha leaves, does that open the money for another signing? If Julian costs more than 130 million euros after his World Cup, is that too much? Would that money be better used on a centre-back? But one thing is clear, Barcelona are not thinking small. They are building a squad to compete for everything. LaLiga, Champions League.
What we need for sure though is another centre-back. You're a sub-bench water boy.
This is about making Barcelona more physical, more vertical, more aggressive, and more European. A Barca that can press high, run behind you, attack your fullbacks, destroy tired legs, win the ball and reach your box in 3 passes. For years, Barcelona were obsessed with control. Now Flick is adding fear, and if this market closes the way Barca want, Adeyemi in, Gordon already signed, Julian still possible,
and they're still technically amazing, bro. Like, it's not like they're just fucking straight pace machines. They're technically brilliant.
Because the new Barcelona are no longer trying to look dangerous, they are building a team that can actually terrify Europe. To understand why this new Barcelona feels so terrifying, you have to understand the shadow hanging over the club. Since 2015, Barcelona have lived with
Don't fucking remind me, bro. Don't remind me about this, man. Don't do it. Nah, bro, they ain't recruit my GOAT Zamboner, though. Trust, bro, next year. 2027, Zamboner, 8-year contract. Don't remind me about Neymar at Barca, bro. It shit makes me want to fucking, oh my gosh. It's the whole reason I started watching this shit. 2014 World Cup, Neymar. Only reason, he's like, not the only reason, but he's the main reason I started watching this fucking sport, bro.
One enormous wound. They have not won the Champions League since that night in Berlin.
Yeah,
when
that
MSN
too.
touched the sky against Juventus, Messi, Suarez, Neymar.
That season was
lifted their
amazing.
5th
Neymar is my
Champions
son?
League,
Fuck you.
completed a
Fuck
historic
my
treble,
cock.
and looked like the best team on the planet. From that moment on, Europe stopped being the place where Barcelona ruled and became the stage of their worst nightmares. The first major wound came in 2006.
Oh, he's just gonna keep going
Barcelona
on.
coming
Hey,
from
fuck
the
this guy, bro.
treble. MSN was still in full power, and the team looked
Pony,
ready to
alright,
defend
bro.
the crown. In the first leg against Atletico Madrid, Barca won 2-1 with a Luis Suarez brace after Fernando Torres scored and was later sent off. It looked controlled, but at the Calderón, everything collapsed. Griezmann scored twice. Atletico won 2-0. Barcelona were eliminated, and there was late controversy over a handball that many culés still believe should have been a penalty. Instead, the referee
That's
gave
a pen,
free
100%.
kick outside the box. That was one of the first signs. The European decline had started. In 2017, Barca lived a false emotion. The famous 6-1
Oh my
comeback
gosh,
against
that
PSG
remontada.
made the world believe anything was
Nah, what do you mean,
possible.
nah?
Barbarity, but it also hid deeper problems. Away from home, Barcelona were already showing cracks. In the quarter-finals, Juventus destroyed them 3-0 in Turin with a brilliant Paulo Dybala performance. At the Camp Nou, Barca dreamed of another comeback, but the 0-0 killed everything. Then came Roma. And this has to be said, for many Barcelona fans, that was
the wrong
worst
Juventus clip,
elimination
by
of
the
all.
way.
In 2018,
We won that tie.
Barca won the first leg 4-1 at the Camp Nou. The semi-finals looked almost guaranteed, but in Italy, they collapsed. Barcelona were eliminated on away goals. It was not just losing, it was watching a team without reaction, without character, and without answers. 1 year later, Anfield broke something inside the
My
club.
gosh,
In
don't remind me about
2019,
this. We're in the
Barca beat Liverpool
semi-finals.
3-0 in the first leg with that monstrous Messi free kick.
We had a foot
They
in the
were one
final already.
step
Are you
away
reading the
from a
Spanish or
final
English?
against Tottenham, but in England came the Black
English
Knights,
is the bigger one, I
4-0.
guess.
Barcelona did not just lose a tie, they lost authority. And the whole world noticed. But the most terrifying part came in 2020. The 8-2 against Bayern Munich.
Fucking
One match,
hell, bro.
Pandemic football, Lisbon. And
This
Barcelona
is the shit
were
I have to
destroyed
fucking
by a
go through
team
every year.
more physical, faster, and more modern. That night confirmed Barcelona were no longer competing at the rhythm of Europe's elite. In 2020,
That night, Barca got completely ass fucked, bro. Like, they got fucking dicked down by Johnny Sins. Like, there was nothing he could have done, bro. It was so bad. Like, fuck, bro. That's why I'm so excited about all these new signings and all that shit. It's gonna be so good for Barca. It's gonna be so good.
not even Messi could save the disaster. Mbappe's PSG won 4-1 at the Camp Nou with a hat-trick from the Frenchman. In Paris,
Wait, I took
Messi
off my
scored a
headset. I
brilliant
took my
goal
headset off.
and
What was the
missed a
answer?
penalty.
It's about
But
English because
1-1
it's
was
bigger.
not enough. That was Messi's final major European blow with Barcelona. Months later, he left for PSG, and the crisis became symbolic. Then came
Why does he
rock
look like
bottom.
that, bro?
In 2021 to 22, Barcelona
Fuck
fell in
no.
the group stage and ended up in the Europa League. In 2022,
First time
Eintracht
ever.
Frankfurt eliminated them at the Camp Nou, with thousands of German fans invading the stands. In 2023, Manchester United knocked them out of the Europa League. And in 2024, when Barca looked close to returning to the Champions League semi-finals, Araujo's red card against PSG
Sure, so
changed
bonds,
everything.
bro.
Another elimination, and then Hansi Flick arrived. The question was simple. How do you rebuild a giant that has spent years falling apart in Europe? Flick answered with football, intensity, and titles.
So
He
good.
took over a
Bro, watching them play every day was so like, I fucking loved it, bro. I loved watching that fucking team. That shit was like, I was so excited to watch Barcelona every weekend. Barca, like, you right now, like, yeah, the World Cup's fucking sick and all, but I can't wait to watch Barca again. I was watching some old clips from last season. Gosh, last season our tie against Newcastle, bro. Barcelona's just center of my heart, bro. So amazing.
Barca, without huge signings, with economic problems, injuries, doubts, and a squad full of young players. But instead of complaining, he built Catalan possession, German pressing, a high line, verticality, and an ambition the club had not shown in years. And I will prove it. Flick did not just win, he dominated Spain. In his first season, he won La Liga, the Copa del Rey against Real Madrid, the Super Cup also against Real Madrid.
And then we were one game away from winning the fucking Champions League final, and we would have won the quadruple.
And reached the Champions League semi-finals for the first time in 6 years. In his second season, he won La Liga again, and another Super Cup. 5 titles with Barcelona, 2 league titles, 2 Super Cups, 1 Copa del Rey. And the
2
most
seasons.
terrifying part for Madridismo is what Flick has done in the Clásico. 7 Clásicos, 6 wins, 1 defeat, an 85.7% win rate. 3 of those victories came in finals against Real Madrid, 2 Super Cups, 1 Copa del Rey. And he revived players who looked stuck. Rafinha
That Copa del Rey final was fucking amazing, bro. That Ferran Torres goal was so sick. And Conde, oh my god.
from questioned to Ballon d'Or level. Lewandowski felt lethal again. Pedri recovered continuity. Lamine Yamal exploded. as a
Lamine Yamal,
generational
like, so
talent.
funny.
Ferran Torres
Barca's-
became useful again. Rashford found
What?
important moments. And La Masia
Oh,
returned to the
bro.
centre of the project with
My shoes are
Kubasi,
tough.
Casado, Bernal, and more.
Look, bro. Barca. No way. How much? Look, my size is. I get some for $400. Yo, what the fuck? I bought these shits for 170. I bought them for 170, bro. Dream? What do you mean dream? I thought I bought these for 170. Oh shit. Yo. I didn't know how much they cost. I need new shoes though. Like I need another pair.
More young players gaining real importance. Flick earned respect. But do not misunderstand this. The job is not finished. La Liga matters. The Copa del Rey matters. Beating Real Madrid matters a lot. But the real challenge is still the Champions League. That is the open wound since MSN. And that is why the new Barcelona Flick is preparing is not built only to dominate Spain. It is built for Europe.
Dominate
Hansi
Europe.
Flick is not just building a better Barcelona. He is building a Barcelona designed to dominate Europe again. Because Flick's idea starts
Get
with
Balde out of
something
here.
very clear. He respects Barcelona's DNA, but he wants to make it more aggressive, more physical, and more vertical. Barca have always been built around 3 Ps: pressing, possession, position. Flick does not destroy that. He uses it as the foundation, but then he adds what Barcelona had been missing in Europe for years.
Not gonna lie, they ass. Fuck
The
you, bro.
ability to alert teams in seconds. Flick's base system is a 4-2-3-1, but many times it can transform into a 3-5-2 when the fullbacks push high
Yeah.
and Barcelona accumulate up
that's
to
when
7 players.
Cancelo and
opponent's
Conde,
half.
bro, their
But the difference
passing
with
is
the classic
amazing.
Barca 4-3-3 is not only the shape, it is the intention. Flick does not want slow possession just to put the match to sleep. He wants horizontal passes to attract the opponent, and the second the space appears, vertical passes to attack it. That is why these signings make so much sense. They are tactical answers. Anthony Gordon fits perfectly into that idea. He is intense, aggressive, fast. He can play from the left, attack space and defend. Karim Adeyemi follows the same logic, but with an even more explosive threat.
Adeyemi's so
He is pure
fast,
speed.
bro.
He can play on the right, on the left, or even through the middle. And in a
Should
team
have had
that
a
wants
goal
to
in
recover
Champions
the
League
ball
final,
high
like,
and
when
attack
he
before
made it
the
all the way.
opponent gets organised, that profile can be a barbarity. Adeyemi does not need 10 chances to break a match. He needs one space, one run, one moment where the defensive line is exposed, and suddenly half the defence is behind him. Then comes the possible
He's faster than
arrival
everyone
of
else.
Julian Alvarez. Flick does not need a static number 9. He needs a dynamic centre forward, a striker who can press, move across the front line, play with his back to goal, drag centre backs, create spaces, and finish first time. Julian Alvarez can do all of that. He can be lethal as a number 9, but also useful across the whole attack. If he arrives at Barcelona, he would not only be the goal scorer, he would be the first defender,
The center of
player
attack,
who allows
bro.
Gordon, Adeyemi, and Lamine Yamal to find more space. And that is
Lamine
where
Yamal.
Lamine appears, the great jewel of the project. Flick already has a player
What?
who can change matches from the right, but the key is this: with
He's gonna
more
move him to
speed
10.
around him, Lamine no longer has to carry all the danger alone. Gordon and Adeyemi would force opponents to stretch. Julian would pin the centre-backs, and that would give Yamal more freedom to receive inside, attack the box, or appear as a false creator. That is terrifying, because the worst thing you can do with a generational talent is make him predictable, and Flick is trying to build an attack where Lamine can choose. Stay wide, come inside, create, finish. That is when he becomes impossible to control. Ferran Torres also fits into this structure. He is not a pure
I don't know if we're
number
selling for that or
9,
not.
but he is a useful attacking piece.
He's linked
he
to
can
PSG,
press,
but
attack space,
not for
appear
sure.
as a game changer from the bench,
Hey, yo.
or move across
Chill.
the front line. His
Because he always
challenge
sags
is
the
clear.
shorts.
He has to sustain Flick's intensity and not live only from goals. If he does that, Varane can still be important, but be careful. This team is not only being built to attack, it is being built to defend by attacking. High pressing
to
is the
fucking
heart
dominate,
of the
bro.
system. He wants compact lines, a high defensive line, and recoveries close to the opponent's box. That is the real transformation. Barcelona are trying to press like a beast again, but now with legs, with speed, with players who can run forward after the recovery instead of just recycling possession. That is why Gordon matters. That is why Adeyemi matters.
Yo, that is not fucking Adeyemi. That is not Anthony Gordon either. None of them look like each other. Only Ferran and Julian look like the actual players, bro. I'm reading the Spanish one, by the way. Oh, my bad, bro. My bad. My bad. Alright, bro. W John, man. W John. But what the fuck is this? Does this look like Anthony Gordon? I'll be dead ass. This is not Adeyemi. This does not Lamine, bro. I don't know what
That is
the
why
fuck this
Julian
is.
matters. Because if the fullbacks push high, if one of them inverts,
The hell is that?
if
Yes.
Barcelona create overloads inside and still have pace on the outside, the opponent faces a brutal problem. Press Barca high and they can go behind you. This is not old Barcelona trying to recreate 2011. This is a new Barcelona trying to survive modern Europe. More physical, more direct, more aggressive, more complete. And Flick is the coach trying to connect all of it into one machine. A machine built not just to win Spain, but to compete in Europe, to press Europe, to run at Europe, to punish Europe, to make defenders uncomfortable again. The new Barcelona is not being prepared to survive the Champions League. It is being built to win it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. We got Gordon already. I think Adeyemi's locked down for sure. If we sign Julian Alvarez, it's over, bro. It's over. Julian Alvarez and a good center back, and it's over, bro. You put Gordon on the left, Julian up top, Adeyemi on the right, and then Lamine in the middle, number 10. What the fuck are you gonna do that? Why are you lagging? What do you mean, why am I lagging? Am I lagging? Is my bitrate shit? Is my bitrate ass? Let me know, bro. You're TPing, actually? Oh shit, my bitrate dipped hella. What the fuck? It should be back though. No, but this attack's gonna be fucking amazing. W video. Yeah. Fucking Barca's gonna be so good this upcoming season, bro. Yeah, W video. Thank everyone on YouTube. Thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed.